Today we will prepare Alfajores de Maicena, the most popular sweet in Argentina. We need to weigh the ingredients and have them ready in small plates or bowl. First, we will separate 2 egg yolks and crack an egg in a different bowl. We will keep them to use later on. They should be at room temperature, so take them out of the fridge 30 minutes in advance. Set them aside. You can save the 2 egg whites to cook other dishes. To add flavor to the biscuits, we will be using vanilla flavoring and lemon. Grate the zest of half a lemon, taking care to use only the yellow part. We use a thin grater. Cover it so it won't get dry and set it aside. The batter should be left at room temperature. Then we will take the batter and beat it with the stand mixer together with the sugar until we get a soft and pale paste. It usually takes 2 or 3 minutes beating at medium speed. Mind that the granulated sugar won't get completely dissolved. After that, beating the eggs one by one until we get a creamy, fluffier texture. This may take a few more minutes. Scrape the cream from the sides and the bitter with a spatula. We will be adding now the flavorings, lemon zest, the cognac and vanilla flavor, one at a time, while we keep beating on a low speed. They should be integrated in the mix. Detach the bowl from the machine as we won't be using it anymore. Take the stand mixer away from the table. Then prepare the dry ingredients and some empty bowls. As we want to achieve an airy texture, we will be sifting with a spoon and a thin sieve together the flour, corn flour and baking powder. Retrieve the bowl with the creamier mix, and we gradually add the flour, folding it in soft circles with a spatula. At this point, we don't want to integrate all the flour, just to get a sandy consistency. We will move the mix to the table and we'll push it together with the palm of our hands. This is necessary to form the dough, but we don't need to knead it. Just combine the ingredients together. It will get sticky because of the butter, but don't worry, this is meant to be. We make a cylinder with the dough and wrap it with cling film. The dough needs to rest in the fridge for around 30 minutes. In the meantime, we will clean up the table and get your rolling pin and utensils ready for the next steps. Line your trays with baking parchment and preheat the oven at 160 degrees Celsius. After the time has passed, dust the table surface and rolling pin with flour. We will be rolling the dough to a thickness of around 5 millimeters. We use a rubber accessory on the rolling pin to get the right thickness. Our aim is to make a big thin rectangle. Once we have this, we will get a 4 cm round cookie cutter to make the biscuit circles. Lift them with the help of a thin offset spatula. They should be similar in size and shape, as we will fill and put them together in pairs. The dough should be cold. If it gets warm during the process, put it back in the fridge for around 5 minutes. Now put your tray in the oven and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, bearing in mind that when the biscuits are cooked, they will look white or pale, not golden. Take the tray out of the oven and leave to cool down for an instant. Then transfer the biscuit to a rack for them to cool completely. Get your filling ingredients ready. We will fill a piping bag with dulce de leche, fitting the nozzle number 230 from well done or one with round shape and medium size opening. If you don't have this, you can use 2 teaspoons to fill the biscuits. Grab a biscuit, using the piping bag, make a swirl in the middle. We want to get a nice filling, so make sure that it is enough to do a thick layer of filling. We will leave the piping bag aside and cover it with another biscuit. It will be kind of a sandwich. Now dip the whole biscuit in the bowl of coconut, rotating so that it gets on the sides. Repeat the whole process until you have pair and fill on your biscuits and store the rest in an airtight container or a metal tin. The best milk caramel spread type will be repostero, the one used for bakery. If you don't find it in your country, you can prepare a homemade version. Tell us if you like it. We will then try to show this recipe in a new video. The alfajores are ready.